Here with senior Molly Madsen to preview the 2015 softball season. First off, let's talk about the run that the team made last year to qualify for the national tournament. How much of a thrill was last year, especially with the way it seemed like it came out of nowhere, considering where the team was the year before that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was like a great accomplishment and a great run for the seniors that we had last year. It was an enjoyment to be on that team, but I think this year we're just focused on building off of that and going even farther than we did last year.
And expanding on that, what have you noticed about the energy level this off season, and what a season like last year does for that?
I think everyone's just really excited to get on the field and stuff, and we just want to do better than we did last year.
It's year two now under Coach Lavelle, so I imagine everyone's a little bit more comfortable with the way things are run. How do you like the approach Coach Lavelle took in his first season, and what is it like playing for him?
I thought he took a great approach. Obviously, when you turn the program around in less than a year, he's doing something right. I just think he brings a lot of passion to the game, and that transfers down to his players. And I've had a great time playing for him.
This team had a couple key losses, Amanda Beese and Amber Topol graduating, but I think there's a feeling inside the program that this year could be even better. Describe the confidence level that you and your teammates have.
I think we're very confident. Even though we lost some key players last year, I feel like we gained a bunch of players this year with the freshman class and some of the transfers we had come in. And even though we've had like some leadership issues, obviously with Amanda and Amber, they were leaders for 3 years. So just having other people step up and realize that it's their turn to take on that responsibility, I think we've done a good job establishing those roles, and everyone's going to come together.
Coach really had his first chance to bring in some recruits for this coming season. What do you notice about that group of newcomers and how they'll complement the returning players?
I think just the way they were able to come in and get along with the chemistry we already had on the team, it kind of felt like we had already been playing with each other for a while. So they are very mature, and they're able to step up and bring what we need to the table.
Being someone who started on the team every year, what is your role on this team leadership-wise, and have you tried to maybe be a more vocal leader, or is it more by example?
I try to be like 50-50. The team voted for 3 captains, and I was one of them. And so I try to be vocal when I need to be, when we start getting a little crazy, but mostly it's lead by example.
Now, what has to happen for you to consider your senior season a success?
I think just being able to say I gave everything I could and that the team did. I don't want to have the sour feeling of knowing that I could have done something different or that the team could have done something different.
What did the team talk about in terms of expectations and what it's like to be picked second in the conference poll as opposed to last year? It's a different kind of feeling.
Yeah, this year's more of the mentality that the target is on our backs. We think we can go out there and get at least 40 wins, and we want to win the conference and want to go back to nationals. So I think that's on everyone's minds.
March 3rd is the date the team is scheduled to open the season. How excited is everyone for that day to get here?
I think everyone's just ready to go. Being cooped up inside, and when it's snowing, it kind of makes us just anxious. So hopefully we can go down to Kansas and get those games in before spring break.